Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. What we're going to be talking about today is building trust with your clients. I think trust is crucially important, and let's face it, your clients may like you, but if they don't trust you, they're not going to move forward with whatever solution you provide for them. And I think trust starts from within. That you have to approach every sale with the client's best interest in mind. It can't be self-serving. It's not what's good for you, it's what's good for your client. So I think you first have to go into it with an open heart. And I think when you are sincere about that, people are going to be able to pick up on that and they're going to trust you. You know, our clients are smart. They can smell a phony a mile away. So, if you're just trying to sell the sizzle and sell features and benefits, and not really focused on what's important to your clients, they're not going to trust you. They're going to think this guy's just trying to sell me a policy. So I'm going to teach you a few things that I've incorporated, that I've learned over the years to build trust, and it's helped me become effective. Anyway, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're new to the channel, my name's Joe Johnson. I'm with Senior Life. If you like content like this, if you do me a small favor, just subscribe to our channel, like the video, maybe leave a positive comment. I would appreciate that. Also, if you'd like to have a conversation, if you want to find out more about our agency, more about Senior Life, or maybe you're with a different agency or a different company and you just would like to have a conversation, I'll leave a link in the description below. Click on the link, contact me, let's have a conversation. Let's see if I can help you in your sales career. All right, so back to building trust. Like I said, I think trust is an inside job. It's got to start from you. You have to really and truly approach every sales presentation with what I think is an open heart, where you're not just trying to sell them a product. You're really trying to identify what their situation is, what is their issue, and then can you provide a great solution to what that problem is. And I think if you approach it that way, and if you just talk to people like they're a human and just have a real conversation with them, and you implement good voice inflection and tonality, and if you're actually sincere about what you're saying, people are more likely to open up. Trust me, your clients are smart. They can smell a phony a mile away. They can tell, if all you're doing is pitching features and benefits and trying to push them into, a product that's maybe not the best fit for them, they're going to pick up on that. So just slow down. Don't be in such a rush. Get to know your clients a little bit and really identify what is their main concern. And how you do that is by asking good questions and act like you really care. And you shouldn't be, in my opinion, you should not present a solution too quickly until you've properly identified exactly what their need is. Now, at the end of the day, our clients have typically one thing in common, and that is they just want to make sure that when they do pass away, they're not leaving their family with a financial burden. But everybody's situation is a little bit different, and this is why asking good questions in the beginning and really identifying what is it that they want to have happen when they're gone. So asking good questions would be asking, which way are they leaning? Have they considered whether or not they're leaning more towards burial or cremation? Have they done any pre-planning? What is this going to look like? And one thing that I've learned about building trust and getting your clients to open up is that if you ask them, instead of just asking them, ask them if they wouldn't mind doing you a small favor. Okay, now believe it or not, part of trust building is asking people to do something for you will get them to trust you more. It may seem crazy, but that's just the way it works. So one thing that I kind of incorporate in my sales pitch is when I'm talking to a client, I'll ask them, and I'll phrase it like this: Mary, would you mind just doing me a small favor and just help me understand is that when the good Lord takes you home, what is it that you want that to look like? Do they want a burial? Do they want a cremation? Do they want a service? What do they want that service to look like? If they're going to do a cremation, do they want something super economical? Maybe when they're gone, maybe instead of a funeral, maybe they do a celebration of life. And really get to know exactly what it is that your clients want to have happen. This way, when you present the solution to their problem, it's not generic. It's really tailored to exactly what they want. That's why when I get to the end, after I've identified what it is they want to have happen, I've identified what rate class they're going to qualify for, when I actually do the close, and I do like some type of version of a 3-option close, but when I present the solution to their problem, I'm not just saying, well, here's 10,000, this is what you need to set aside, here's 15 and here's 20, which one best fits? When I'm presenting the solution, it's based on what that client has told me. So if they're looking to do a burial, I'm going to kind of recap, based on what you've told me. I know you want a traditional funeral. This is the type of service that you want. This is the casket. This option number 1, is going to cover everything that you want. It's going to cover your burial. It's going to cover the cost of your cremation, the monument, the vault, the plot. It'll cover the flowers. Really get into some specific details. Option 2 will cover this, and then I can maybe do like a more economical version. So if you want some training on how I actually do a proper 3-option close, I would recommend contacting me so I can coach you up. But this is going to be I think the key to not just selling more policies, but actually increasing your placement and persistency. Because when I get finished up with a client, I just didn't sell them a policy. I sold them a senior life care program that includes legacy. And in my client's mind, they've got everything covered. To them, it's like a prepaid funeral. And if another agent, or if they see another policy that maybe seem a little bit cheaper, they're not going to switch for 10 or 15 bucks less in policy or a cheaper price. They're going to stick with my plan because in their minds, they've pre-purchased their funeral. Like, they've got everything covered. So I hope this information has been helpful. If you like this content, again, subscribe to the channel. If you want to have a conversation, please do me a favor, reach out. Let's see if I can help you increase your sales and be more effective and help keep more of your policies on the books. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, right? The policy that stays is the policy that pays. So appreciate you tuning in. Take care. God bless. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.